What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Eyeliner, back at it again with another video. I have a hair on me. Get the Anyway, so as you guys can see by today's title, we are doing this look right here. I actually did this look maybe like a month ago, and I had a lot of people like, oh my god, like, did you film a tutorial for that? And I didn't. And you know what, I really loved the look, so I was like, maybe I'll film a little toot tonight. So if you guys want to see how I got this little eye and face look, what? If you guys want to see how I got this look, then please just keep on watching.
Alright friends, we're jumping right in. First I'm going to take the shade Star from the Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette, and I'm just using a fluffy blending brush and bringing that all the way from outer corner to inner corner, just building this up gradually. You just want to build the pigmentation to kind of how you're feeling the look. Obviously I want it to be a little bit more bright, so we're going in heavy. Then I'm taking the Sephora Collection Pro Warm palette, and I'm taking the shade Ochre and doing the exact same thing, but bringing it a little bit lower. The first shade is going to act as our transition, and then everything else is going to be blending in thus far. And I'm using the exact same blending brush as before, just something really fluffy. Then I'm taking that exact same shade and I'm just popping it on the outer third of the eye, just kind of building it up because we are doing a half cut crease. So you want to just build up the pigment out there. Then I'm taking the shade Creamsicle, I believe, from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and just adding a little bit more depth because you want more than one shade of yellow to really create dimension in the look. And once I pack that in the outer third, I'm kind of bringing that all the way into the inner corner. Here's the fun part. So I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape and an angled brush and putting that all in the front of my lid. So as you saw there, I kind of put it at the bottom of the lid and looked up. It will help the concealer transfer onto the top of the lid to see where you get to cut the crease. Just an easy tip if you have a hard time finding how to cut your crease. This part's pretty self-explanatory. Just paint it all over the lid so you get it to the point that you want it. And then you're going to notice I don't have a lot of product left on the brush, and I'm just kind of blending the two shades together. Here's where I go back in with the shade Creamsicle and just kind of layer it over top just to build the transition between the two shades. And it wasn't as pigmented as I wanted, so I just picked up a denser brush and packed it on. Next, I'm going in with the shade Skull from the Kat Von D palette on my MAC 242, which is actually a concealer brush, but it's really flat, so it helps to get a lot of pigment on the lid. This white is so pigmented. I'm obsessed with it. And I'm not really sweeping this product. I'm kind of like patting it, as you can see. Especially when you get between the two shades, you want to pat them together rather than like really sweep it. It'll just help you get a little bit of a softer blend. And right there I just flipped the brush around so that I wasn't on the shade, I wasn't on the side with the pigment. Then I went back in with the other brush I was using and not any more product, but just blended it over top. Here I'm taking my Clinique eyeliner, and this is a bristle tip. I'm not gonna lie, my eyeliner was a struggle. I don't know why, but oh, you guys are gonna see me here. And I'm so sorry, I'm so bad at filming eyeliner. I'm so concentrated and trying to make it look good that the footage is just wonky, but then you see me, I just messed up and made it too thick, so it looked weird, so now I have to make the whole eyeliner thick. Ugh, everyone knows the struggle with this. Everyone. There, I'm like, oh, thank God, here we go. So I'm just popping on the Mykonos Lashes by Lily Lashes, and then you didn't see that part, sorry, but I just popped on the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Champagne Pop. Then I'm going in with the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Concealer and Foundation in one. This stuff is amazing. Such an underrated foundation. And I'm just taking a dense buffing brush. This is, I can't remember which brush it is. It's by Morphe. I think it's the M439. I love this brush. And I'm just going ham. I figured I would speed this part up. I want to keep it in because I love watching foundation being put on, but you don't need to watch it for 2 minutes, so anyways, just buffing that all in. Such good coverage. Then I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape and go crazy. I'm hiding everything on my face with this. Crazy amount of product. But yeah, I'm just highlighting my under eyes and in my T-zone just to brighten up the look and give it a little bit more dimension, and blending that in with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Everybody knows how to do this. You just pounce it on your face and the rest is history. I make the ugliest faces when I do this, but oh god. It's all the process. So next I'm just taking my Becca under eye setting powder. I love this stuff. I've been loving it lately. So thin, doesn't even feel like anything. And I'm just taking a fluffy kind of brush and putting that underneath the eyes and also in the T-zone. Basically everywhere that I put the concealer, just to set it. Even though it's an under eye powder, I like it in the T-zone. Super lightweight. Then I'm taking this bronzer. I don't even know what brand it's from. I got it in a BoxyCharm once. It's really, really nice though. It has a really pretty shimmer. And I'm taking my huge bronzer brush from Sephora collection, number 91, and bronzing my entire existence. So when I bronze, I go from the top of the ear down to the corner of the mouth. And I make a really ugly face, as you can see. You don't really have to be too precise with this, but I basically bronze everywhere. Always bronze the neck. You never want any lines. And on the forehead, obviously. In the shape of a 3, and then just connect the 3s. Think of it that way. So the next part's where you have to be a little bit more precise. I'm putting some on my nose too, but I'm going to be going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, and I'm taking the last 2 shades and mixing them together on a fluffy brush, and I'm just doing a light contour because my bronze was a little bit heavy, but same thing, top of the ear down to the corner of the mouth, and just back and forth motions working upwards. Always contour the forehead. And then I'm going to do a little on the sides of my nose as well. I didn't want a super harsh nose contour, just something a little bit more natural. Right now it's going to look crazy, but I'm taking my like flat sponge, just like the flatter side of it, not the round side. And I'm dipping it into that like top peachy shade of the Kat Von D contour kit and kind of baking with it. Not kind of, I am baking with it. It's just not a loose powder. It just cleans it up so nicely. The flat part of this, oh, so good. I almost called it a brush. It's a beauty blender. Either way, I'm dusting that off rather quickly. I don't want it to sit on too long because it is more pigmented than a translucent powder. Then I'm going in with my Anastasia Trio blush in Peachy Love, and I mix all 3 of the shades, and I'm just using an angled blush brush. This blush is amazing, honestly. If you're looking for a really beautiful summer blush, look no further. I believe these are on sale right now too. Then I'm going to highlight with the Artist Couture Diamond Dust. Oh, child. This is in the shade Illuminati, as you just saw. This is so pigmented. If you want to shine, this is for you. I'm just taking this on a natural hair fan brush. I find natural hair brushes pick up highlight way better than a synthetic hair. And then I'm also just going to pop a little bit of that in my inner corners as well, because why not? Next, I'm just taking some of that creamsicle shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette and popping it underneath my eyes just for a little bit more dimension, and almost jabbing myself in the eye with some mascara. You can use any mascara, it doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to take the ColourPop Satin Lippy in the shade Magic Wand, I believe, and coat my lips with that. And then I'm going to do one of my favorite little tricks. And I actually didn't use a lip liner because I was going to bed, but like, you can. These are really nice, so you don't really need to. Usually with liquid lips, you don't have to, but then I'm going to take my Bite Beauty lipstick. It's actually in the shade Blanc. It's white, and I just put it right in the center, and I'm going to create my own little ombre by smacking my lips together. Super weird. And that's it. That's the look.
Alrighty guys, so that completes this tutorial. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Honestly, like, every time I see this look, this is what I think of. I pull it with a lemon, not 'cause she ain't living. It's just your eyes get acidic, and this ain't a scrimmage. Motherfucker, we ain't finished. I told you we won't stop. Anyways, seriously though, it's so cute. It's actually a really, really easy look to do. As you guys can see, I decided to leave everything in it. So if you guys like this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. I don't know why I just did that. And subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And if you are subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. And also don't forget to hit the little notification bell down below so that you get my videos as soon as they pop up on your screen. Other than that, that completes this little toot. Like, I can't get on train with saying toot because it reminds me of like a fart, so. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next